G. I gotta keep in mind that relatives of mine is trying to build like me. Sit down with Gconnet, gotta think. Every moment got you tapping the mental and looking out for the key. As a youngin', do it all for the G. I gotta keep in mind that relatives of mine is trying to build like me. Sit down with Gconnet, gotta think. Every moment got you tapping the mental and looking out.
What's happening though, man? It's Mr. Ben Bracken, Fig Newton, representing this fast lane shit. I'm letting y'all know to go tap in with the homie G2Bs, Bill Blast over there with that Gconnet show. Generation Conversation. Good game, good feed. Go on over there and get your belly fed. Yeah, most of all, like, comment, and subscribe. Let the homie know I sent you. Whoa, whoa.
What's up? I'm Big Y, and it's the Generation Conversation Network. Y'all tap in.
Yo, this Big Wacko tapping in with Gconnet.
On the Gconnet show. Act like you know, homie.
Tapping in with Gconnet.
Make sure I go check out my boys over there at Gconnet.
Gconnet.
Yo, this Big Wack, I'm on Gconnet.
Tapping in with Gconnet.
Make sure you tap in with Gconnet. Tapping in with the Gconnet.
Hey, did you see
Ill Will and Jag?
no, Ill Will going acting like Jag? That nigga funny.
Oh, nigga.
Acting like Ill Will.
That's crazy y'all talk about that because I'm about to hop on cam and talk about that right after I get off with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because this is crazy, nigga. Hey, Jag is no... Man, we'll talk about it. We talk about it.
Hey, Jag, go ahead and talk, nigga, talk.
You know, Jag is known for that promo. Jag is like the promo king. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really be doing that promo thing. And right now, I don't know. It's like Ill Will, like, kind of out promoting him right now. It's like, it's crazy.
Because Ill Will know that he's a promo.
He know what he
king.
do.
So he's like, I'm gonna try to get you, beat you at your game. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's doing right now, too, B.
Hey, Bump.
Yeah.
I heard that nigga verse, though, man.
Who, Jag?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Jag number. I'm gonna call him and hear that motherfucker pretty soon.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tap in with that nigga like, yeah, man, let me hear something, Jag. You know, let me go ahead and talk about this, man.
We should get that nigga on. Nah, he probably ain't gonna do it. Let's say get that nigga up on here.
Yeah, that nigga, he probably go be rehearsing that shit right now.
Right, he should be.
Right.
But if he ain't critiqued it, he already got his shit wrote.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he already got his rounds. He just probably just going over them, getting them down pat.
Right. Yeah, he got his rounds already. I heard his rounds already. He gave me the privilege of hearing that shit.
That's fire. Yeah, he don't mind spitting them, man. I heard his rounds before O Red, and I told nigga, I said he about to dog O Red. The niggas didn't believe me.
And I still ain't seen.
What? O Red?
Yeah.
You ain't seen the O Red and Jag?
It should be on. It might be on YouTube already. Is it? I don't know.
It was on Rare Breed, so it is.
Yeah, I think it's on YouTube already.
All right, we can start this shit, dog. Let's see.
So what's going on with y'all, man? How y'all living? How y'all feeling, man?
Same old shit.
How's the family?
I just turned it because I'm out.
Oh, well, niggas slide the fuck over. You know, I don't make this shit tilted. That shit do, folks. It's your boy, G2B.
Your homeboy D-Nail was happening.
We are Generation Conversation Network, better known as Gconnet. And today we got notorious West Side legend, Bottom's finest, close range man of the year, nigga. Bumpy motherfucking Barz, first watch finest. You heard me? No Jersey.
We don't Jersey. Hey, you put legend by my name? That's crazy. I ain't did that yet, but I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, you a motherfucking West Side legend, nigga. When Big Y gave you your prop, nigga, you a legend over there, nigga.
Shout out Big Y. Shout out Big Y.
Yeah, Y stamp that shit like, yeah, that's your lane, man. You need to go and stay in that lane, man.
Well, you know, I'm not gonna stay in one lane, man. I'm gonna do it all, but you know what I'm saying?
I'm
gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take heave and run with it though.
As you should.
Yeah, man, but yeah.
So for
new
the
music on the way,
bro. Who is Bumpy Barz, man? Where was you born at, bro?
Bumpy Barz is an Inglewood native, man. I was born right here in California, raised right here in Cali, man. All over, really. I'm mainly Inglewood. I live in a few other little cities, you know what I'm saying, here and there, but I'm mainly all Inglewood, doggy dog.
Okay. Where'd you go to school at?
Inglewood. Yeah, Morningside High School.
Okay.
That's where I went to school at. Yeah. I was actually born in at the Harbor City Kaiser though. I was born in Harbor City, but I didn't live out there. That's where I was born at. Oh, man.
Who did you grow up listening to, Bump?
I mean, the first I grew up. The first people I actually heard when I was a kid, the rappers that made me fucking want to rap, was Criss Cross. I heard Jump, and I seen the video. You know what I'm saying? I was young, like, man, I like that. I put my pants on backwards. I started getting in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Had my little jersey on backwards, and I started trying to freestyle and, you know, all that old crazy shit as a kid. You know what I mean?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Not at all.
That was my first little single tape I got was Criss Cross Jump. And it had Warm It Up on the other side. Warm it up, Chris. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? That was my shit for a long time. I bumped that shit back to back all day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. That was but I grew up listening to you know, I came from the 90s era of the West Coast, man. So I was a lot of West Coast music as a youngster, as far as like the West Side Connection, Dog Pound, Snoop, you know, Tupac, nigga, like E40, the whole Bay Area, like Selly Cell and Be Legit. Like I grew up on all the old school, Too Short, you know what I'm saying? You can go back to like Brother Lynch, Sebo. You know, I mean, I was fucking with all the niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like way back in the day, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of grew up on like a whole little West Coast thing, but I dipped around and, you know what I'm saying? I started flourishing out and hearing other things once I got into the music thing and started realizing, you know, what it was.
Got you.
But yeah, that's mainly what I grew up on, man.
So,
a lot of West.
Who do you listen to today?
Today, besides me bumping the squad, you know, Close Range Entertainment, Wag Deuce, Junior Lays, you know what I'm saying? I'm bumping like Westside Gun and Conway. I'm bumping Geechee Gotti. I'm bumping B-Dot, you know what I'm saying? I'm still bumping Ice Cube when he dropped. That's my shit. I bump Big Y, Fig Newton, you know, Mozzie, Joe Moses, Young Cat. I bump Scrams, you know what I'm saying? My little nigga Scrams be doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? I be kind of just dipping and dabbing in the new newcomers coming up too, though. You know what I mean?
Where did you
my nigga Boogie from Villains, you know what I'm saying? Boogie, Fire. I be all over with the music, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I fuck with a little bit of all that shit. Crooked Eye, Black Thought, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like then Royce the 5'9" and T Grizzly. I'm on Detroit fucking with them, you know what I'm saying?
You a music sponge.
I'm just a music sponge, man. You know what I'm saying? When they come out, I go listen, you know what I'm saying? I go listen.
So when did you start rapping?
I mean, freestyling, I was doing that all through like high school, really. Like at Morningside, we'd go to the lunch tables and it was like me, the homie Rob, Khalil, Rob, Khalil, and probably like the homie Trey. And we'd be like, we'd just freestyle battle. You know what I'm saying? We just freestyle battle inside at the lunchroom. And we just be going back and forth, be a little circle, and we just go back and forth, just rapping, freestyling back and forth, you know what I'm saying? And I've been doing that rap freestyle thing for a minute now.
Oh, to save it?
Yeah. I've been rapping and freestyling since like 9th grade, man.
So do you remember your first song?
My first song? Well, my very, very first song, damn. You know, I ain't never got asked that question. That's crazy. My very, very first song.
The one that put cable on the map, right? That first one was the one that put cable on the map.
Oh, well, I would say probably the Rep Your Set track. Me and shout out big homie Red Rum. He pulled up on me for that Rep Your Set compilation. I mean, you remember that Rep Your Set compilation that came out?
Yes, sir.
And he was the first one up on that in Inglewood, and then he pulled up, that we knew about, and he pulled up on us. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, man, we cannot have a Rep Your Set compilation, nothing banging, nothing with the gang banging card, and not have the Mafias in there. So I had to pull up on y'all and see what you want to do. Because I heard you freestyling on, he heard me rapping on like the homie Flintstone little shit and, you know, G-Bone, the homie G-Bone, Start From Scratch record. I don't know if y'all know about the homie G-Bone. He had a little Start From Scratch movement going on. We was rapping on that little shit. But it wasn't nothing like that was, you know what I'm saying, hitting the masses. Right. So I jumped on the Rep Your Set and I wrote the hook and my verse for that. And I picked two little homies to throw on there, Lil Slink and TikTok. So once that dropped and my verse started spreading around, I was getting like hit ups from like different niggas from, you know, different areas. Like, hey man, your verse is probably the best verse on Rep Your Set. That shit fire, my nigga. And, you know, that right there kind of like sparked me to go do something on my own, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I started working on little mixtapes and I dropped my first CD by myself, which was The Hottest Shit Out. That was my album. And I only pressed up copies of that. That motherfucker was so pressed up that I don't even got a copy of that right now. Like, I literally sold like 10,000 copies underground just out the trunk, you know what I'm saying? Just passing it out. I even sold my last copy one day because somebody was on it so tough. And the nigga that I had my shit set up with, he went down, computer gone. I lost the whole thing, you know what I mean? So if any of y'all out there got Hottest Shit Out, the CD, or Bumpy Barz, yeah, slide that, man. I'll put that back in the computer. I'll bring that back out, though.
I'm gonna revive that one, huh?
Yeah. Because people's asking about that. You know what I'm saying? They was asking about that.
So did you start off solo or part of a group?
I mean, started off, it was me and my homie Outlaw. Me and Outlaw, you know what I'm saying? Free Outlaw, man. Should be home real soon. Me and Outlaw freestyle.
You know saying a little bit about that group?
Me and Outlaw was just, we weren't even a group. It was just me. That was just me and my nigga, you know what I'm saying? And we smoked, we drank, and we freestyle together all day, you know what I'm saying? Wherever we at, we just start busting out freestyling and doing our thing, you know what I'm saying? And that was the nigga I was rapping with before the Rep Your Set and all that went out. Nigga was just rapping and freestyling, doing his little shit. That was my nigga before he went down, you know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I probably solo now, because if he was out, I'd probably be rapping with Blood right now, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, me and him, that's just my nigga growing up. We started off hooping together and everything, and became like A1 best friends. Like, that's my nigga, you know what I'm saying? My nigga to the death. And, you know what I'm saying? I rapped with him for a minute. Me and him and hopping on the homie Flintstone shit. The homie Flintstone, shout out to homie Flintstone. Right there in the set on the one way, just going to his house, just dropping tracks all day, you know what I'm saying? Putting them out in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Just little shit for the hood to bump.
How many albums, mixtapes would you say you have to date, and can you name them?
Mixtapes, I got Quota Piece. That was probably my first mixtape. I got Quota Piece. I got Mr. Motherfucker. I got El Nino. Those are on Dat Piff, by the way. Shit, man, I had put out like 10 mixtapes in a row, dog. I was just dropping them motherfuckers back in the day when I started learning how to record by myself in the house, and I was just dropping them motherfuckers and throwing them out. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like 20, 30 tracks and just throwing them out.
So how did Close Range form? How did that come together?
Close Range formed.
So wasn't y'all RDA at first?
RDA, Raw Dog Assassins. That was Raw Dog Assassins was me, Wag Deuce, and Lil Sling. That happened after the Rep Your Set. After Rep Your Set, me, Wag Deuce, and Lil Sling started rapping together, and we called it RDA, Raw Dog Assassins. We dropped the CD, not CD, dropped like 3-4 tracks, and them motherfuckers spread throughout the Damu community like crazy. And motherfucker, we was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? It was fucking with that shit. And then, you know, we were still heavy in the streets at that time. So a lot of shit went on. Niggas was going down. All kind of bullshit went down. And, you know, it never really formed up like it was supposed to. So, yeah, RDA we brung that back out, actually, after, you know, niggas kind of calmed down a little bit. We dropped the CD, RDA 1 with me, Wag Deuce, and the homie No Good. Because Lil Slink went on the jump. He went on the run with the Red Jacket, then Los Angeles Mafia. But it's another story. And me, him, and No Good dropped a CD, Raw Dog Assassins, and that shit went crazy. And everybody was rocking with that. You know what I'm saying? So after that dropped, little shit happened to where we was all mixed up. You know what I'm saying? Just niggas wasn't settled down when we was doing all this stuff. We was still caught up in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was really out in the field. So it wasn't a lot of just us sitting in the studio all the time and contemplating on this shit. We'd get together, drop our music, and we back in the streets passing it out or something, you know what I'm saying, when it come out. But we wasn't really doing the footwork and the business side of it like we should have as far as pushing it, seeing that we had a buzz with it, you know what I'm saying? So we learned a lot in the times off of that, you know what I mean? Off of the RDA. So right now, be ready because we're working on RDA 2. Now that you bring that up.
That's what I'm asking. What projects have you worked on or been a part of?
We're working on RDA 2 right now. Me, him, and No Good right now, man. RDA 2 is in the process. It's really almost done. That should be out before the end of this year, for sure. Wag Deuce just dropped a song called Pop Out. That's on all platforms. Go listen to Pop Out. You're definitely going to like that because he's talking that shit. You know what I'm saying? He's talking that shit. And it's really circulating right now. I got a single I'm about to drop. Nobody even know this shit. I ain't even told nobody, so I guess y'all got the first one to know. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to drop a single.
Exclusive from Bumpy Barz, First Watch Finest. Exclusive.
Y'all got the exclusive, man. The exclusive. You know what I'm saying?
Go and bang that shit one time, man. Make it.
Nah, I ain't even got it here. It's somewhere else getting put together. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even got it here. You know what I'm saying? But Ride Dolo. Ride Dolo.
That's the name of it?
Ride Dolo. Be looking out for it, you know what I'm saying? It'll be out this summer. Ride Dolo, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all lock that in.
For sure.
Pretty sure y'all gonna like that one. And yeah, I'm start working on a solo album here too. I haven't really figured out the approach I was gonna take on it, but I know it's gonna be totally different from what y'all used to hearing from me. So that's the way I'm gonna come for my next album.
Well, you know what I mean? You gotta know it in case you don't know. My favorite Bumpy Barz, or should I say RDA or KloseRang song of all times is Nigga, You Ain't From the Set. How did that come about?
It came about just from watching certain homies, you know what I'm saying, people that acted like they was a part of this and was with the, you know what I'm saying, with the activities, not being with the activities, you know what I'm saying, just trying to yell the name out, but hang out yonder and, you know, claim the fame, but not riding with the gang, you know what I'm saying? So if you're not in our time, in our era, in my set, you know what I'm saying, we wasn't about that. You couldn't just yell the set out from out yonder and then claim the fame, pull up and, you know, function and all that good stuff and just hang out in the set, don't do nothing. Like, you had to be a part of this shit or we didn't need you around. That's how we felt. So it's like, nigga, if you ain't with this right now, you just ain't from the set. Just don't even, you know what I'm saying? We don't need none of that weak shit. We don't need nobody holding us down, making us look bad. We don't need no ornaments. We don't need no niggas doing foul shit outside the hood that's coming back to us. For the niggas that's keeping it solid, you know, it was a whole lot of, it's basically what you call spring cleaning through the set. You know what I'm saying? You just spring cleaning, you know what I'm saying?
What do you mean by ornament? What do you mean by ornament for those that don't understand that terminology?
All right, man. Ornament is something that hangs on a tree, right? And it just looks shiny and good, right? But it don't do nothing else. You feel what I'm saying? The tree is doing all the work. You feel me? The tree is the one growing, branching. The tree is the one going through the trenches. You know what I mean? So we the tree, we the branches, and there's ornaments that come and just hang around and try to look good on the tree. But they ain't putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. We didn't need that. You know what I'm saying? And it's how I felt at the time it came out. And a lot of the people who liked it were the people who, you know, couldn't relate. But if you felt like I was talking to you, you really didn't like that song. And that's just what it was.
No, he was talking to you. If you felt like he was talking to you, he was talking to you.
And that's just what it was. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it was.
There ain't no way around it. You ain't no motherfucker holler out some weird shit. I ain't gonna think he talking about me.
Hey, exactly. If you ain't feeling that way,
some weird shit. So yeah, nigga, I got you. When I heard that motherfucker, I banged that like it was no tomorrow, nigga. I had to put everybody in. Oh, and you can best believe I let some niggas that you was talking to in that song here. It was my main thing. Nigga. Hey, you gotta hear this, nigga. This nigga sound like blood. You sound like blood talking to you.
Hey, shout out Disco Boogie too. Disco Boogie slid me that beat. You know what I'm saying? The homie out of Inglewood, producer Disco Boogie. Shout out him, man. He slid me that beat. Yeah, Disco Boogie fire, man.
Yeah, I had a few tracks from Boogie in my archive.
Oh yeah. That's fire.
I done fucked with Boogie in the past, you know, on some music shit.
I
believe I was at his first video ever.
That's fire.
Yeah, I was at his first video shoot ever. You know, and that's where I met him at. And I've been knowing that was like 17 years ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He's been around for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
That's when he first was getting his feet wet. Now look at him, nigga. He making music for
everybody.
Cody and everybody else. Nigga.
Everybody else. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing.
You've been on this music grind for quite some time now. This 2021, and knowing what you know about the business, you care to speak on it and how you seen it change from when you started to rep your set to how it is today.
It's not, well, I can say for sure that I like how the artists are more woke to their brands and their worth, you know what I mean? And a lot of more independent artists out here than just a bunch of niggas under deals, you know what I'm saying? So I like the fact that people are starting to take their careers into their own hands. That's one lane I do like about it, man. And I feel like it's better that way, you know what I'm saying? So people can know how to deal with stuff and how to run their own business, because that's what it basically all comes down to, man. You knowing the business, run it yourself so you can get everything you deserve out of there, because if somebody else running it, you best believe you're not going to get everything you deserve, you know what I mean?
Facts. Okay.
So me by now, being independent basically the whole time, it's just been teaching me a lot, you know what I'm saying? And seeing the ins and outs of different shit. So I do appreciate that about the game, because back in the day when I really first started, everybody was, you know what I'm saying, jumping under labels, and that was the thing, getting that deal.
So knowing what you know today, what would you tell yourself back then when you started?
Know your worth and appreciate the talent you got and use it to your fullest extent. Take advantage of it, because I wasn't even really, you know what I'm saying, knowing the talent that I had when I had it and all that. Well, you know, as I had it, I didn't take it as serious as I should have. I didn't push it as far as I should have. I didn't go out and, you know, just really try to make music that number one thing for me. So I feel like, you know what I'm saying, if I'd have known what I did know now, I would have dived, like, you know, just head first in and made sure I took full advantage of all the opportunities that came my way, and taking advantage of all the stuff that I was learning at the time, which would have helped me, you know, go to another area, another level. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, just learning the stuff I learned, I would have took full advantage of back then, man. Took full advantage. I feel like I was doing everything else but taking advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? It was just running wild. I definitely would have put my foot down. You know what I mean?
Right. How do you feel about the violence that's plaguing hip hop today?
The violence?
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. I've been listening to this little Jacksonville niggas on they little beef on wax, and they took it to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? So they just going out, putting in the work, and then just talking about it on wax, like full details now, man. It's a different ball game, man. I mean,
self-confession?
Huh?
Self-confessions?
Man, you know, just, I mean, I didn't get it, you know what I mean? I guess, you know, they got their own little thing, how they doing it, do y'all? But, you know, back in the day, like, that shit right there wasn't gonna fly, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just wasn't doing that. Like, just, we wasn't hitting the corner and doing what we doing and hopping on the wax and just putting it on there and the name and everything. Like, that's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is going down. They just said, I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm just like, y'all do y'all. That's what y'all do. I like the music. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying?
But then them the first ones that holler somebody told on them.
Say it again.
But them be the first ones that holler somebody told on them.
Because, I mean, they gonna get, they telling them themselves for sure. They ain't really got to get told on no more. They don't got to get told on. You know what I'm saying? Like, they doing it all themselves. And then they just gathering the evidence and Ricoing on. You see what they did in New York? You know what I'm saying? Ricoed all the hoes. They moving that shit around. I don't think they ain't gonna do it again.
No, they didn't tell on themselves. They had a nigga tell on them in New York.
That's what I'm saying. But that Rico shit they building, that shit, you think that Jacksonville shit is deeper than I thought. I've been doing my research.
Hey, nigga should have let that nigga hear that song last year.
Yeah, I know, huh?
For real. All right, what's one thing you wish you've known when you begin your career?
That everybody that's and even your closest friends, as far as music, even your homies, whoever, if they involved in the music with you, then they always gonna look at you as competition, no matter what.
So you're saying everybody is competition?
Everybody, dog. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. That's what I would have told myself, and I would have acted like that as I was doing my music. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely what I would have told myself.
What is your biggest failure, and what did you learn from it?
My biggest failure, as far as music?
Yeah. Or period.
Yeah,
life. Just life. What is your biggest failure in life, and what did you learn from it?
Shit, man, I just didn't do it. I just made, you know what I'm saying, bad decisions, man, here and there. It's really a collective, you know what I mean? Like, I just didn't make the right decisions at the right times, you know what I'm saying? I didn't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? So maybe my biggest failure was not giving a fuck. There you go right there. From a very young age. Not giving a fuck about nothing, you know what I'm saying? Life, what comes after it, before it, during, nothing, just not giving a fuck. And not finding that out till I was about, you know, late in age, so, yeah.
Who are three people that have been the most influential to you, been the most influential to you?
Influential?
Yeah, influential.
My queen, my wife, you know what I'm saying? That's my drive right there for sure. So shout out to my queen, you know what I'm saying? My wife, she's definitely my drive. My homie Nick, Saint Nick the Great. That's probably my biggest influence, you know what I'm saying? Just as far as just period as a man, life, you know what I'm saying? Like, he always been the most solid nigga, you know what I'm saying? That I ever been in the graces of. And my nigga Outlaw, man, we've been down now 19 years, and no, it's 20. It's down there, it's 20 this year. And staying down and staying solid, you know what I'm saying? And keeping his feet, you know what I'm saying, 10 toes down. So they're probably my three biggest influences right there.
Tell us something interesting about yourself most people don't know.
Interesting about me? Shit. Everybody don't know about me. Interesting. I'm pretty much an open book, man. I think just now that I got my channel going, people just now starting to find out that I had a comical side, like, you know what I'm saying, that I be making people laugh, I guess. But see, I don't do it like intentionally, you know what I'm saying? Just me naturally is funny to motherfuckers just because of how I carry myself, you know what I'm saying? So they be laughing, and me on my channel now, people starting to like see that now, because a lot of motherfuckers before this, all they seen was my music, my videos, only time they really see me, you know what I'm saying? And all they know is for me being that nigga, you know, whoop whoop, this and that, always kind of serious, talking crazy, you know what I'm saying, on the music. So now that I got the channel, they like kind of seeing me, a different side of me that they never knew I had. So a lot of motherfuckers didn't know that, you know what I mean, how I really am in person. So I think the comical side of me, I guess, is kind of like was interesting to people, because they like, damn, this nigga's like, you know, one of them niggas, but he on here making me laugh like this crazy. I didn't know he was actually, you know, funny and shit. So yeah, you know, it's like that. So it tripped me out too that people were saying that. So I can say that's like the most interesting thing, you know, that people don't know.
Okay.
That I can think of off the top of the head, you know what I mean? I can't really tell everybody.
What's your favorite album of all time?
That is Shed So Many Tears, Tupac.
Me Against the World.
Yeah.
World album.
Say it again?
So that was on Me Against the World.
Me Against the World, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, Me Against the World, that album. Me Against the World is my favorite album. And Shed So Many Tears, the song on there is my favorite song of all time. I bump that song on a regular basis, never get tired of it. I think that's the best beat ever made. I think that's the best beat that's ever been written, the way he put it together, his bars, the hook, everything. I think that's like the perfect song for me, you know what I'm saying? And it hit home all the way through, so. Me Against the World, fire album, dog. Like, just beginning to end, it takes you through the whole, you know, the roller coaster of what's going on. I just think it hits home for people in that era and that time, what he was talking about, you know what I'm saying? It hit home for a lot of people. And I feel like it hit home with me all the way through. So, you know, Outlaw, that song's crazy, man. I bought that shit crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's my CD right there.
What's your favorite movie of all time?
Man, I got like 5 that are all like in the same category for me, but if I had to pick one, it probably had to be Friday. Man. Like I watched that movie a million times, dog. It's like I never seen it before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just something about Friday, man. I just love that fucking movie, dog. That's the best movie
with the Mac.
Ever.
Come on, I watch that movie every time it come on.
Man.
DVD, I watch that motherfucker every day. That's my favorite movie, the Mac.
Yeah, man. I can never get enough of Friday for some reason, man. You know what I'm saying? But I watch, like, a lot of people wouldn't know that my favorite movie, like, besides that, probably is like Half Baked. I watch that shit crazy. They be like, Half Baked is that Dave Chappelle. That shit is funny, man.
I think Dave Chappelle was like 19 when he did that.
Yeah, I think it was one of his first. Yeah, one of his first ones. Like, I watched that movie like crazy, man. But that, you know, Bad Boys 2, that's my kind of shit right there. I watched all them saying, like, you know what I'm saying, Menace Society, Boys in the Hood. I watched them all the same. Like, I can never get enough of those movies. I don't know why. It's just like, I watch them all the time. You know what I'm saying? If it's not on TV, I click to one of those immediately. You know what I'm saying?
So how did you transition into, what got you into the battle rap scene?
Quarantine, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Quarantine literally got me in battle rap scene. Like, I was watching battle rap, you know what I'm saying, here, you know what I'm saying? But quarantine and everybody doing them little Instagram online battles and shit like that during the quarantine. Like Holla the Don had his little league, and Higher Caliber, which is that shirt above, so that black shirt behind me with that gray symbol, Higher Caliber.
Yeah.
You see that behind me? That's that was one of the top, that Instagram, that league, and Holla the Don's league which turned into IG Battle League. They it was like the top Instagram, one of the top Instagram battle leagues, you know what I'm saying? And I became the champ of that league right there. So once I realized that,
brother.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. And shout out to Higher Caliber, you know what I'm saying? They once I did that, you know what I'm saying? First thing I jumped in the tournament and I went to the finals in the tournament, the first tournament, but I lost in the finals to Prolific Rico by votes. I whooped his ass with them bars, but we can talk about that later. But yeah, hey, look. Then I went to the next tournament and I won that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, a lot of people was like, damn, nigga, you really be fucking niggas up in this shit. Like, you might need to do a little more. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of kept fucking around with it. And I went and jumped in Danny Myers tournament. And I went to the semifinals in there. But the judges was kind of weird. So I'm saying they picked the other nigga. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And now I was in Math Hopper's Friday Night Fights, which is dead now because they just shut it down. But I was in the semifinals of there, would have went around, projected to win that whole tournament. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they saying. As far as battling that right now, I got a live battle coming up, 4 minute round on YouTube coming up on the 21st of July. Gonna be on YouTube. They're gonna be live. Like, it's not video, it's YouTube. 1 round, 4 minutes. You're gonna say it spit it live. So it's gonna be the first time I ever spit my round not on video coming up. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can tune in. That's gonna be on World Sport Battlegrounds. World Sport Battle.
Who you battling?
Dude named Don Vito. He was actually in the Friday Night Fights tournament with me, but he lost the first round. So he was kind of like just the loser bracket at the moment, but you know what I'm saying? He got some spit though, you know what I'm saying? He know how to rap. So should be a goodie.
Top 5 rappers, dead or alive?
Tupac, E40, Ice Cube, Crooked Eye. Tupac, Ice Cube, E40, Crooked Eye. Who am I missing? Tupac, Ice Cube, E40, Crooked Eye. I'm missing somebody else. Eminem. There you go. Triple.
Top 5 battle rappers.
My personal top 5 or Mount Rushmore? My personal top 5 is Danny Myers, B-Dot, Geechee, Rum. Danny Myers, B-Dot, Geechee, Rum, and DNA. Yeah. They're my top 5 right now.
And who is your top 5 Mount Rushmore?
Probably be like Danny Myers, Murder Mook, Geechee Gotti, and probably like Hitman. Yeah, that's where I'll go with that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
The only one they're gonna really question. They can't really question Geechee Gotti no more, in my opinion, to what that nigga's been doing here. I mean, he just put himself up there because nobody made a path like he did and put himself where he did that fast. But they're gonna question Danny Myers. Why Danny Myers? But I feel like Danny Myers set a whole nother
game he's been in the game for a long time.
And he set a path, you know what I'm saying? He showed how to do it a whole nother way that nobody knew and did it consistently and finally getting his shine. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, the way he did it, going to New York back in the day and just rapping his way to where he is and where he at, like, you can't discredit that kind of shit. Can't discredit that, you know what I mean? So that's my Mount Rushmore's. Yeah, I'm going there with it.
So, what do most people misunderstand about your field of work?
Misunderstand?
Yeah.
About my
Like
far as
battle
music?
rap. Yeah, battle rap.
About battle rap? What do they misunderstand about my bars?
Your field, just that field of music. Like, battle rap is not the same as regular rap.
Right.
So some people
some people think they can just get into battle rap because they know how to rap on a beat.
Right.
So you
saying, so what do people misunderstand between the two?
Yeah.
That battle rap is not, you can't just hop in battle rap and just to rap some bars no more. Like, it's way more direct, way more like you being talked to now. You gotta put these bars in a certain form. The way you talk to people It's not like if you sound too much like you on a beat or some mixtape bars, they're gonna run you off the stage real quick. You know what I'm saying? You can't be in there and a man, and then they don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to be like directly on somebody's bumper, and it's not no rhythm. You just really like you got to learn how to deal with these. It's different pockets you can hit, and it's different avenues you can take as far as like angles and punches and just like you just got to know. You got to have a lane and know how to use it in battle rap, because if you don't, you will get exposed with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole different type of lyricism. It's like lyricism at its rawest form. So it progresses kind of fast. It does different shit, comes in kind of on a regular. So if you're not up in tune with it and you come in with some old school bars or some old school rhythm type spitting, it's gonna stand right out, because right now they're on a different level as far as lyricism and the type of content that they bring in, man. So I'm just happy to be in tune with it and, you know what I'm saying, be able to talk about it and, you know what I mean, enjoy it, man. I'm just a big ass fan. I'm just a big ass fan of battle rap, all of it, you know what I'm saying?
What's your favorite football team?
Cowboys, nigga. You see that shit in the background?
Yeah, I gotta ask you, nigga. You know, motherfucker might not know what that means.
It say fuck the rest with a star in the middle. You see that?
Hey, that's why I ain't acknowledging that bullshit, because I'm part of the rest, nigga. Bang bang, Niner gang.
I understand. You're gonna be part of the rest. You're gonna stay part of the rest.
You feel me? His favorite basketball team. I take it you're a Laker fan. I see it in the back.
Die hard, you know what I'm saying?
What about baseball?
Clipper K, Celtic K.
Let me ask you this. Why is the Cowboys your favorite team? What makes them your favorite team?
Man, all right, look, let me clarify it, because everybody, hey, well, he got Cowboys and Lakers. I don't like fools that two different states. Look, check this out. I started watching football in the 90s, like 92. That's when the Cowboys was hot. LA's team was on the way of leaving, which was like the Rams, St. Louis at the time. And I think I was at the Raiders of Oakland. One of them, we only had one team, and they was on their way out the door. So we didn't have no team like from like the 93 all the way till 2000 or something. We didn't have no team in LA, and it was a lot. I was watching the Super Bowl 92, 93 when Dallas played Buffalo, and they blew them out. I was watching the Super Bowl with like Raider fans, Rams fans, 49er fans, you motherfuckers. And and a few other, you know what I'm saying, little team. I played some Steeler fans. And they was like, I was in there, I wasn't even a fan of no team yet. So I'm just in there talking shit to everybody. And none of their teams was in it. So, I'm talking shit like, y'all ain't even in this shit. Ooh. And I'm talking crazy to them. So they're like, man, you can't even talk no crazy. That's because you ain't got no team. So if you ain't got no team, you need to shut up. Because I was a little nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, I said, you know what? That's my team. I'm Cowboys. Now what? And I was picking them, and they was winning at the time. They was blowing niggas out. They was a champion. They like, oh, you can't do that. But I stuck with them though throughout the rest of the years. Here I am now.
Been shit since.
Huh?
Because they ain't been shit since.
Well, we won two Super Bowls while I was there, watched them. So, you know what I'm saying? I can actually say I see my team win. You know what I'm saying? So forget everybody else that want to hate. We didn't have no team in LA when I picked my team, and I stuck with them. I just didn't go nowhere else. Niggas don't know the history on football. Y'all need to do y'all history. And then no, LA ran out of teams for a minute. And guess who was coming out here to practice? They was coming out here to practice in Carson. Y'all know they practice in Carson in the offseason. That's where I was at. So, all you haters, yeah.
Hang that shit up, huh?
Yeah.
What make the Lakers your favorite team? Don't say Kobe.
Well, I mean, he's a big part of it, but I did like the Lakers before Kobe got there. I used to live right behind the Great Western Forum. I live right in front of Darby Park in Inglewood. You know where Darby Park is.
Yes, sir.
And we used to be able to walk. I used to walk down 90th Street, which is right behind us, the lane that I take you right down to the Great Western Forum. And we used to be up there. I used to go up there and hang out, you know what I'm saying? And one of my partners, we used to go up there and like just hang out and talk to the ticket scalpers and, you know what I'm saying, like try to see if we can scalp one off of them, slide me a ticket. And one day we got one in and we start going every day. We start meeting people at the doors. And next thing you know, they was letting me in the Great Western Forum every day. You know what I'm saying? That's when Nick Van Axel, Eddie Jones, you know, that's when they had them niggas, the little run squad. I forgot my nigga name. He was, yeah, man, we had a whole little squad back then, dog. Lottie Divac and all them, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I was sneaking in there back then, man. And everybody around me was Lakers. Only thing I knew was Lakers at that time. When I started getting into basketball when I was young, everybody was talking Lakers. And that's the team I mainly got to watch. And I knew I didn't like the Celtics, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I fell into it tough. Nick Van Axel, Eddie Jones. It was like my two favorite niggas to watch. You know what I'm saying? When they went at the Great Western Forum, nigga, I loved Eddie Jones, Nick Van Axel. It was my favorite night to go up there all the time just to watch the niggas hoop. You know what I'm saying? Try to get in their practices and all that.
Look at Eddie Jones like he was Kobe. You know, he was
to me too. You know what I'm saying? Before Kobe, I was so hot when
Eddie
Jones left to Miami. I was sick, dog. Like, what? No. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's when I fell into it. And then when Kobe came, I literally watched the first game. He checked in when he sat down on the blue, you know what I'm saying, the hardwood floor before he walked in his first game. Like, I literally watched Kobe play from his first game all the way through his whole career, dog. So, you know what I'm saying, that was my idol as growing up, you know what I'm saying, it's Kobe Bryant. So he was the only nigga I ever looked up to like that, as far as like wanting to be like somebody, or, you know, just anybody you look up to, like, damn, that's that nigga. Like, that's the only one I ever really looked up to like that was Kobe. So I watched his whole career, man. And I've been a Laker fan ever since I knew basketball, you know what I'm saying? So all I know is purple and gold, B. And that's all I ever will know.
Well, let me pull up something real quick because I want your opinion on something.
Uh-oh.
Let me see if I can since you is the man of the battle rap scene, let's talk some predictions on these cards that's coming up, man.
And who was somebody?
You want to talk predictions with me? You want to talk predictions with me, man?
Yeah, I would like to.
Before you get to the prediction,
I got some questions.
Before you get to the prediction, damn, I can't even talk right.
Predictions.
Predictions.
Blunt.
Who is somebody that you would like to sit there and battle with, like go in with?
You know what? That's to me, as being like a fan, like, I don't really have a certain person I just want to battle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never really, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of motherfuckers, they be having their favorite battle rappers and shit, but then they want to battle. I'm like, I don't even want to battle nobody. None of my favorite battle rappers. I don't want to battle none of them if I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? But I kind of just, if I was able to, you know what I'm saying, be able to get in there like that, I would kind of just want the fans to pick who they feel they want me matched up with, who they feel like I'll be a good battle with. Because I don't even know my battle rap style. I don't know how to critique it, or I don't really know that right now. I'm still learning this shit. Like, as far as rapping it, like, I really don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm just hitting pockets that I watch and I see my favorite battle rappers do. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching them and I'm learning. I'm really good at just seeing somebody do something and just doing it. So
that's what's up.
I don't really got nobody that I really just want to battle. Like, I don't just want to battle, not nobody, but you know what I mean? I will take a battle with anybody as long as the fans say, I want to see you matched up with him. That's what we want to see. You know what I'm saying? We just have to run it. You know what I mean? But I don't got no specific person that I just want to battle now, man. You know what I mean? I don't.
Gotcha. So who you going with Calico versus Hitman? Who you think gonna pull that out?
I'm going with Hitman, though. I think Hitman is not, I don't think he came back that fast to come back and lose twice. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I felt like he won the first battle with Cassidy. In my opinion, I gave him the win. But, you know, the masses and the Cass fans, they came deep and got a lot of people feeling like Cass won. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't agree with that neither, bro.
Yeah, I don't really feel he lost that battle.
He feel different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He watched the nigga.
No,
yeah, that's
won. He ain't washing. He just won.
Yeah. Everybody said that.
I don't feel like he won.
A lot of people said that.
I think me and a lot of people, me included, I think we got caught up in the hype and we saw that, okay, Cassidy finally is actually.
He got a little better.
Yeah, he didn't get better.
He found some little pockets that he can use now. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think we was really paying attention
to what Hitman was doing.
Yeah, because we was trying to figure out, okay, what is Cassidy about to do? Is he about to elevate, or he about to do the same thing? Or we about to say, fuck this nigga this time? Or he about to be in this thing?
I feel like the only reason that they giving it to Cassidy because Hitman didn't wash him.
But the
reason why they giving it to him.
the crowd kind of swayed that battle and made it go a certain way because they was booing shit that wasn't even like whack or nothing. They were just booing at certain times. And it wasn't even like, you know what I'm saying? They was like booing whack material. They were just booing shit just to boo. And it was like throwing the battle off in the momentum of the battlers. You know what I'm saying? They was booing kind of early. So I think the crowd kind of swayed the battle a little bit too. And a lot of people weren't expecting Cassidy to be that good. And he was. And usually when you don't expect somebody to be that good, they come off that good, a lot of people tend to try to give them the battle and lean their way. Like what they did with Beat Out with Shotgun Suge. Motherfuckers trying to lean and give it to Shotgun Suge from Beat Out. But motherfuckers watched on the watchback was like, oh, no, I'm tripping. Like, yeah, Beat Out got that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are y'all talking about? But because somebody comes out and raps better than they are expected to, they tend to get linked on sometimes. So I think that's what happened with Cass and Hitman. Because Hitman said, I'm going to make sure he never gets booked again. But he came out good, and he's going to get booked again. So because of that kind of stuff, they like, oh, Cassidy won. If you didn't 30 Cassidy, he won. Cassidy had some rounds they debated. So, you know, it's all kind of ways it can go. You know what I mean?
All right, besides that, who you think won between Hitman and Calico the first time?
That one rounder with Snoop Dogg?
Yeah.
Oh, Calico definitely beat him that game. You know what I'm saying? It was a kind of an easy win too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Calico was in a little different zone up there with Snoop Dogg, man. He was off that Patron and shit, you know what I'm saying? He was up there feeling good. So I kind of had Calico with that win for sure.
So you think gonna pull it out this time, Calico or Hitman?
I think Hitman for sure has to pull it off, so I'm going with Hitman. Because first of all, you coming off a time where you felt like everybody felt you lost because you said you wasn't coming back and rapping for 2 years or something like that. And everybody was like, damn. Then you came back quick. First of all, you lost to Calico already once, and everybody agrees with that. So you don't want to lose to him again, and you're coming off of Cassidy, majority of people saying you lost. You got to win this battle, Hitman. You really can't, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to take no third L right now. It's just like not a good look. But
if he take a third L right now, he might have gone lay down.
You ain't got to lay down, but, you know what I mean? And right now, Calico is like, you know what I'm saying? He been wanting to battle for a minute. He ain't got the battles he wanted because he was, want a certain price. So I know he finna come out talking crazy, you know what I'm saying? So Hitman he gonna have to come way better than them Cassidy rounds for sure.
He gonna have to go
get this battle.
You're gonna have to go sit down with Surf and grab a mic.
or relaunch Wildin' Out in St. Louis.
Hey man, he gonna get money. That's Hitman. He gonna get money regardless. You know what I'm saying?
That's my guy. I'm not speaking bad on him like a hater, nigga.
Oh yeah.
He's one of my top 5. So
yeah. For sure. He's in my Mount Rushmore.
Hey, I give him that. He is part of my top 5 because, like I said, when I first started, I didn't start as no Murder Mook fan. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got introduced to Murder Mook. My first encounter was Disrespectful himself, motherfucking Arsenal. That nigga was my first encounter of watching battle rap. And when I started watching this nigga like, blood, this Crip nigga just disrespecting the shit out of these niggas. And that intro sold me from the gate because, I was a little older when I first started watching that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then I took it upon myself to do it the right way. When I got a liking into it, when I felt like, okay, this is something I want to do. This was before the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? I just started watching battle rap during the pandemic. I watched this shit years ago. So when I realized it was a lane and you had this before they started doing the paid events where they was putting them up, you know what I'm saying? I went back and just started going back in their archives. I didn't want to watch nothing up to date.
Yeah.
I wanted to go catch up from whatever they had, the latest thing that they had, and I caught all the way up. And then once I got caught up on URL shit, I didn't do that for everybody else. I ain't gonna lie. I only did it with Smack. You know what I'm saying? Because at that time, it's sad to say, but it's the truth. They were the elite motherfucking rap league, battle rap league. You know what I'm saying? At the beginning, then you had RBE came out, and they had a couple other motherfuckers, but their visuals was never right. Their audio was never on. It was just always something. URL shit was always clear and got clearer as time went on and on.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I got into it. So, and I watched it faithfully to the point to where, man, shit, before they went to caffeine, I turned my partner on to it. We used to watch that shit when they come out. Nigga, we'd actually, them event days would be our long ass event days. We'd sit right here in the man cave with alcohol and weed and talk our shit. And
I was on it early and then I fell off. Cause I used to watch Conceited, Fox, and like the what was it, Jungles?
Jungles.
Some shit, and another league in the white boy leagues. Because Arsenal was over there and Arsenal was killing it.
King of the dot.
Yeah. And then
Arsenal is definitely a legend. But he's a lot of people Mount Rushmore. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, he's up there for me.
Yeah,
I give him that. You know,
legend. I fuck with Ars. He one of the first niggas I was watching too. You know what I'm saying?
And I mean, when I seen how disrespectful that nigga was, I was like, blood, I can't do that. I couldn't. So I take my hat off to you, my nigga,
for sure.
For being able to get in that thick skin, because that's an arena everybody can't get in, my nigga. You know, everybody ain't you gotta have thick skin to be up in there, man. And
facts.
I mean, even the bitch ass nigga can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga gotta have skill. You gotta have skills to get up in there and let another motherfucker get up in your face and talk to you.
Yeah.
You say, you know, because niggas find every way. Niggas talk about you, about your kids, about the way you deal with them, about the way they, you know, about your X's and your O's and so I can't do it.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said it's a whole nother level now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to be ready. Like, it's not just niggas hopping on just spitting bars no more. Like, niggas is putting bars together about, you know what I'm saying, you specifically. So, and it's a different ball game, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't really let it get to me because, you know what I'm saying, I know what the fuck I do. I know where I stand. Like, really, y'all can't tell me shit. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can say what y'all want to say, but, you know, outside of this shit, you can't tell me a motherfucking thing. So I don't give a fuck about anybody saying. I'm just there to show y'all that I rap better than you. You know what I'm saying? So that's my shit.
So when we gonna get a cameo on your shit, dog?
Which one you talking about?
On your first watch, nigga. You only talk about battle rap niggas?
Oh man, no, I talk about everything. We can talk about anything on that. You already know, man. You already know. So all we got is pull up. You know what I'm saying? We can talk that shit.
Hey, shoot the invite. Whenever you let us know, we'll pull up like, you know what I'm saying, fitted caps, nigga.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, y'all know the days I'm off. Y'all see what day I'm chopping to y'all. So man, shit. You know what I mean? I don't got that I don't got no
But you ain't live. You do your shit live?
I do my shit. I just record it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I do record it.
How would you record us conversating?
Y'all got where y'all? Y'all in Arizona?
Yeah.
Oh, so shit. I'm tripping. I don't know why I thought y'all was out. Hey, look.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to see where we at, nigga. That's where we at, nigga. In the desert, nigga. In the desert. We outside.
That's the desert back there.
We outside, nigga.
I'm in the desert too, just the California desert. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I guess we had to set up a Zoom whoop there or something. I got, you know what I'm saying, put all that together, man.
It's food for thought, man. If you ever had something you want to, you know what I'm saying?
You know, once I learn how to do the meeting thing, interviews like that, I'm gonna set it all up for them. I mean, that's coming. You know what I'm saying? So trust me, when I get it done, we're gonna have a conversation. You know what I mean? I'm gonna call y'all and ask some questions.
For sure.
Hey,
yeah.
Wrong with that.
Yeah, we go. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad at
that. I know y'all got some shit. You know what I'm saying?
So you was in the building for the Geechee run. Who actually won in your opinion?
In my opinion, I edged. Man, look, I done watched this battle 6 times. First time I had Rum, second time Geechee. Third time Rum, fourth time Geechee. Fifth time Rum, sixth time Geechee. It's just keep going back and forth. It's a classic battle, man. You can go either way with it. The first time I watched it on first watch, finest, by the way. I had rum with the slightest edge possible because of the way he delivered his bars and how they were landing all the way through every single round. I just, on the first watch, it seemed like he had a little bit more control and he had the heavier punches that, kind of had me tripping at the end of that motherfucker. But then I watched it again and Geechee had the same thing. I listened to Geechee's angle more. I guess it was, I don't know, man. It was just, that's a classic ass battle, man. It goes 2-1 either way. I don't care what nobody say. That's a 2-1 either way battle. But I edged Rum my first time watching. I edged Rum Nitty, man.
It's a good battle. It's a good battle.
That's one of my favorite battles.
Wasn't you in the building for the Queen of the heir to the throne?
Yeah, I was there.
How was that?
Heir to the Throne was nice, man. You know what I'm saying? The first two battles had a couple stumbles. I mean, no, not the second two battles had a couple stumbles in it. But besides that, it was really good. Besides official,
we ain't seen them. Talk to us. We ain't seen them you seen them?
No, I ain't seen them.
I think I seen the end of something.
The first battle was First Lady Flames versus E Hart, which is a classic battle, man. That shit was a back and forth between like watching the auntie and her niece talk shit to each other, you know what I'm saying, about, who the fucking won, you know what I'm saying? Like they was talking crazy and it was fire. And a lot of people had either way going both, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people had E Hart, a lot of people had First Lady Flames. First Lady Flames had this bar, man. She said, y'all bitches lay on y'all back. I lay in bitches' bushes. That shit fucked me up. That shit's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this First Lady Flame, like, she a diamond. She with the Wolf. She from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? She with all the little, she with the bit and she be talking that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So that third round from her was crazy, man. When she said that bar, I was like, that does it. That's the win right there. That motherfucker had me. It got me. But E Hart had fire rounds. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, E Hart went crazy too. So I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I watched it twice, I could have gave it to E Hart too. You know what I'm saying? So, but classic battle between them two, man. I gave it to First Lady Flames on first watch, first and the third. And then we had Shuni the Rapper versus Vixen, which was crazy too, man. That was like, I don't know, that was like mama daughter. I don't know. They was talking crazy to each other. But I had Vixen with the win. I think it was the first and the third in that battle. Oh no, first and the second. I had Vixen with the first and the second in that battle. And she just had crazy material. She had some shoe flips that were just out of this world, man. She went crazy. Shuni the Rapper did what she's supposed to do. She was fired too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people gave her the battle also, but I had Vixen first and second on that battle. And then the third battle, which one that had all the mishaps, like with the chokes, official versus Young Gaddis. Young Gaddis kind of basically got a 30 clip. A lot of people calling it body bag. You know what I mean? Official choke kind of like all three rounds. Her second round, she got it back. And she had some fire material. I liked it. And I think Young Gaddis let off the gas a little bit in her second and third because she knew she was smoking official. So, but Young Gaddis reached basically 3-0. I tried to argue the fact that official could have got that second round with her material, but, you know, a lot of people went crazy on me, whatever it is, what it is. I said what I said, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But 3-0, basically.
God, you be going.
It's really a 3-0. It's really a 3-0, though. 3-0 body bag, though. She did her thing. Young Gaddis is fire, and she probably got Jazz the Rapper coming up that just said so. Whew. She said she want all the Bardashians, B, so it's going down.
Yeah, she did say that. I heard her say that.
Yeah, it's going down, man. So.
And she got Jazz. She got Jazz. Her and Jazz just
her and Jazz. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy because Jazz can match some of that comical shit and all that, and Jazz got bars. Jazz don't battle often, so when Jazz come in the ring, she prepared. You know what I'm saying? Jazz, one of my top go. She ain't battling like probably 2 years solo. I watched that. She like my favorite battle rapper as a female. As far as like the GOATs, she's like one of my Mount Rushmores. You know, so my favorite to watch is Coffee Brown at the moment. That's my favorite battle rapper female to watch. But Jazz is definitely a Mount Rushmore to me in battle rap, female battle rap.
I'll be forgetting about her because I like Flames and Gaddis. And
yeah, they fired, dog. They got a lineup, B. Imagine if Coffee and Miss Hustle went down and 40 Bars and Casey. That would have probably been fucking event of the year.
Casey. Yeah, I fucking Casey.
Them two battles got knocked off.
They got canceled. It was what they each battle. One of the ladies had a car accident. It's crazy, yeah. So it didn't go down, but they still should be going down, rescheduled. You know what I'm saying? And that card was crazy on paper already. Just that lineup was like, it kind of blew. It blew Gnome out the water. It blew Max out. So everybody was like, that shit better than Gnome. That shit better than Max out. In our opinion, like that lineup was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, and Coffee Brown and Miss Hustle, I don't know if y'all follow them on Twitter, but y'all need to, because that was the battle that everybody was sick about that battle because they was airing each other out, B. I mean, they was part of EFB together. They was part of the same group with Rum and Geechee, and all that shit broke up. And nigga, that was about to be niggas was about to be walking off stage like, I can't listen.
Because Coffee was with Geechee and Miss Hustle was with Rum. Because
but Coffee wasn't with Geechee. That was just like his little sister, kind of like.
That's what I mean. No, but when I first got my first visual on Coffee with Rum, I mean she was with me. And I mean, she was from Hollering. She was Mafia, first lady of the Mafia.
All that shit. First lady Dino, first lady of the Riot.
You know, and then I understand something happened. I don't know what. I didn't never give it that much energy to look into, me being a nigga. But something happened and formed the wedge, and I stopped seeing them together. And then I heard some shit in a battle one time about her disloyalty and this and that and this. I don't remember who was saying it. It wasn't Geechee saying it.
It was just some with some personal, some outside battle rap stuff. It's battle rap stuff, but it's outside battle rap shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that she don't rock with that was led into the event where she was going to perform, and you know what I'm saying? She wasn't rocking with that. So it is what it is. It went that way, and she didn't want to perform there because those individuals were in the building. So I don't know how deep again in depth. I don't go into all that. You know how deep they be. You know what I'm saying? I'm only there for the rapping. I just know why it didn't go down. You know what I'm saying? So.
Right. Right. Yeah. Well, that gave me something because I didn't know nothing about it. I thought it was behind a baby daddy boyfriend type shit.
Nah, some other females that she don't get along with that's also in the battle rap world. You know what I'm saying? So they're just trying to stop from crossing paths. They just already been warned and they've been beefing already outside. So they're just trying to keep them separate so it just don't go down. You know what I mean? That's all it is. Because actually, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know one of the ones she battled, she against with another one that I like. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know how it goes.
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
It happens.
Let me see who else on this card that's coming up on that rare breed card.
You talking about rare breed? They got next after that. They got Daylight versus King Los. They got Rosenberg Raw versus A Ward. They got X Factor versus Big K. And
what you think about X Factor versus Big K?
I think this better be the best X Factor we ever seen in our life because I ain't never really seen a fire ass X Factor in my opinion. Like he's cool, he came out with some, you know what I'm saying, cool shit, but I ain't never seen him where I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? He just like, I don't know, he never went really that fire to me. And I've seen Big K 30 motherfuckers, so I kind of got Big K with the 30 on that one.
Okay. All right. I got a question for you. This is my last question because I know you got some shit to go do on your own too. You up on that gentleman, Kevin Samuel?
Nah, Kevin Samuel. I heard that name, but I'm not up on him probably like I should. I heard that name though.
When you find the time, bro, he on YouTube, man. Check him out, man. He be having some real deep conversations, bro.
Oh yeah? I definitely will, man. Because it's not the first time I heard that name. That's why I was like, I heard that name before. So that's the reason. It must be a reason.
Pull it up, but I don't, you know, it's really irrelevant. Hey, you find it.
Yeah.
Then we can talk about it again. You know what I'm saying?
You know, we can have another conversation. You know, man, it never stop, man. I always we figure out make time all the time. You know what I'm saying? Keep it going. Like, this shit ain't got, it's a conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's a generation. So, and one thing you know, conversation and generation, they both keep going there. So.
Yes, sir. All right, Bumpy, I appreciate you tapping in with Gconnet, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, G.
You
Hey, you
know,
already know, man. Salute to my guys, man.
And-
Big bros.
and-
Y'all keep doing that shit, man. I see y'all shit circulating out there. I see y'all doing y'all thing, man. So keep going. Salute to the Generation Conversation Network. You heard that?
First watch,
Yeah.
finest. You know what I'm saying?
For
D
sure.
Will, man. Shout out to y'all though, man. Keep going though. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate what y'all doing out there, man. We really need it though. So salute, Kings.
Likewise, King. Likewise. All right, dog. Hey, you want to give another shout, a drop? You want to do another drop? This time we can add the whole Generation Conversation Network.
Generation Conversation Network. Matter of fact, shout out to the Kings over there, my nigga D Will, Bill Blast, man. We appreciate y'all.
D Will, no,
D-Nail.
D-Nail. D-Nail.
DL. Oh,
D-Nail,
man. All right.
or however, either you ain't even gotta say our
I'll send
name.
it to y'all. I'll send it to y'all.
Huh?
You say
You want me to send it to y'all? You want me to just say it?
Yeah, you can do it now. Yeah, I can do it. I can edit it. I can do it all, you know.
I mean, y'all got the editing skills. I got to get them editing skills now. Y'all be over there, you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, shoot.
Yeah, y'all going to have to shoot them skills. Matter of fact, y'all got to teach me a class on that shit. I'm going to pull up to Arizona, you know what I'm saying? So I can get that info from y'all, you know what I'm saying, how to edit these videos. But anyways, Doc. Hey, man, shout out to y'all, though, man. Shout out to the Gconnet. Subscribe to him on YouTube, man. DL, my nigga Bill Blast. We appreciate y'all out here, man. Talking about that Generation Conversation Network. Everybody tap into them, you know what I'm saying? Because right now, it's what's very much needed out here, man. You know what I'm saying? We need to talk, man, and get this out the way. So salute to the Kings over there doing their thing. And y'all do me a favor, subscribe to the Gconnet on YouTube. You heard me? Just know we don't Jersey.
Good looking, good looking, good looking, good looking.
All day, man, all day.
All right, dog. Hey, so you be doing your shit live on YouTube?
I don't go live. No, I ain't went live. I just record my video and then post it. You know what I'm saying?
And so you don't edit it or nothing on there? You don't do no editing to it?
I haven't edited yet. Now I'm saying I ain't even starting to do that. I ain't, you know what I'm saying, got my setup yet for all that. I've been doing everything on my phone as of right now.
Damn, you good, dog. You working the shit out of that phone.
Hey, man, I just picked it up and started talking on it one day, and you know what I'm saying? My YouTube wasn't even really, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even using it like that as I should, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, why am I not using this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I doing over here? And I just started going in one day talking about this battle rap shit when I was at like 700 subscribers, you know what I'm saying? I was already had 700 from just the music shit I was doing. And then, went from there and started just dropping shit on YouTube, talk about this battle rap shit because I was watching it every day. And there wasn't a lot of people talking about it on the West, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got a lot of people out here talking about it, representing it for us. So I'm like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? And one thing about me, if they hear me talking about it, like, you know what I'm saying? They know I'm listening, I'm watching, and I'll pull up. Now they know. So, you know what I'm saying? It all makes sense because a lot of these fools that be on the YouTube talking about battle rap, they don't even pull up to the events. They don't be outside. They just talk their shit and hide like a lot of people say they do. But they kind of rock with me and respect what I do because they see me outside too. You know what I'm saying? I'll be at the event right now. What's up with you, my nigga? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Tap in with them, you know what I'm saying? They was on 104th, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, y'all know y'all in my shit, right? Oh yeah, what's happening with y'all? Whoop. You know what I'm saying? I'm outside with all the homies. Them niggas cool as a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, some fire shit going on out there, man, you know what I'm saying? So I rock with their whole culture.
They had it at the same spot. The Queen, Heir to the Queen shit at the same spot.
Yeah, the caffeine event is all at the same spot. Every time you hear caffeine in LA, it's more likely gonna be at that spot right there.
That studio. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I done been there a couple times, you know what I'm saying? And now that I know where it's at, every time there's your event there, you know, I'm pulling up for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my bread and butter now, you know what I'm saying? So but the West Coast elites, they out going down out here. So I'm gonna be trying to get to a few more events. I'm gonna try to get to a KOTD event if I can, you know. I'm gonna work my way around, man, and see what happened with it, man. You know what I'm saying? So far, they rocking with your boy. So salute to the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Salute to you as well, doggy. All right,
Appreciate
man. Appreciate
all right,
you
man.
stepping in again, dog.
With D and G2Bs, a generation conversation. If you ain't got the patience, get on.